After 65, try doing this in the morning. You could live 30 more years. Imagine a world where the very first moments of your day hold the power to dramatically influence the length and quality of your life. It sounds almost too extraordinary to be true, yet emerging scientific understanding suggests that the initial minutes after waking might be the most critical for determining whether you experience an additional 5, 10, or even a remarkable 30 years of healthy living. This isn't a hypothetical scenario, it's a profound reality that disturbingly a vast majority of seniors remain unaware of, unknowingly allowing their mornings to silently diminish their lifespan. It is a stark and frankly quite terrifying truth. As you absorb the information presented in this discussion, countless individuals worldwide, specifically those in their senior years, will likely contend with distressing symptoms such as dizziness, precipitous drops in blood pressure, or concerning memory lapses. The common thread connecting these ailments is often the omission of a single crucial element within their morning ritual, particularly during those vital first 300 seconds. The sheer impact of this oversight is staggering. The revelation that follows is even more striking. A specific yet largely unknown morning practice has been scientifically validated to actively protect brain cells, significantly slow the aging process, and markedly reduce the risk of developing a host of debilitating diseases. Yet, the knowledge of how to correctly implement this powerful habit remains elusive for the vast majority. Consider the familiar sensations, the stiffness that grips your joints, the pervasive brain fog that clouds your thoughts upon waking, the feeling of your legs being as solid and unyielding as concrete blocks the instant you attempt to stand. These experiences are not merely an inevitable consequence of aging. They are, in fact, your body's desperate pleas, signals for the right physiological trigger to be activated. And when this vital trigger is missed, the cumulative damage, subtle yet persistent, compounds with each passing day. The gravity of this situation is underscored by a groundbreaking 2023 study published in The Lancet Healthy Longevity. This research unequivocally demonstrated that seniors who diligently followed a meticulously designed morning routine were able to reduce their risk of mortality by an astonishing 29%. This video is dedicated to unveiling precisely such a step-by-step morning routine, a pathway designed to decelerate brain aging, re-establish crucial bodily balance, mitigate disease susceptibility, and ultimately unlock the potential for decades of enhanced, healthy life. We will pay particular attention to step number 3, an aspect that an overwhelming number of individuals are practicing incorrectly, and which holds the potential to be the linchpin in reversing years of cognitive decline. The honest truth is that very few people are approaching this step with the correct methodology. Before we delve into the specifics of these life-altering practices, we invite you to reflect on a simple yet profound question. What is the very first sensation your body registers upon waking? Furthermore, what specific aspect of your mornings would you most desire to improve? We are deeply committed to engaging with our audience, and thus, we will be meticulously reading and thoughtfully replying to every single comment with personalized advice tailored to your unique circumstances. Therefore, we strongly encourage you to share your reflections and answers in the comments section below. Now, without any further delay, let us embark on this transformative journey, beginning with step number 8. It is imperative not to underestimate the significance of this initial step. While it may appear minor, its true power lies in its ability to act as a master trigger, initiating your entire internal reset mechanism. Step number 8, wake up without sitting up. We commence with what is arguably the most overlooked, yet potentially the most life-saving maneuver of your morning. The instruction is simple, yet profound. Resist the urge to sit up immediately. The precise moment your eyes flutter open, your body is in a delicate state of transition, shifting from the deep state of sleep to wakefulness. During this period, your blood pressure is naturally lower, your heart rate is still recalibrating its rhythm, and your brain has not yet fully reestablished its equilibrium and orientation within your surroundings. Consequently, when you abruptly propel yourself into a sitting or standing position, your blood circulation experiences a rapid and significant decline. This sudden shift is the direct culprit behind those disconcerting dizzy spells, momentary blackouts, and even the occasional misstep that results in a bump against nearby furniture. To substantiate this, a comprehensive study conducted in 2021 and published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society revealed a remarkable finding. Seniors who consciously dedicated just 30 to 60 seconds to remaining still after waking reported a staggering 41% reduction in incidence of morning lightheadedness and abrupt blood pressure drops. The recommended approach, therefore, is to instead embrace a gentler transition. The instant you become aware that you are awake, maintain your supine position on your back. Begin by subtly wiggling your fingers and toes. Allow yourself to blink a few times, gently bringing your awareness into focus. Following this, extend your arms slowly overhead. The purpose of this stretch is not to forcefully awaken your muscles, but rather to send a clear signal to your nervous system, indicating that a transition is underway. Accompany this with deep, conscious breaths. Count slowly to 30. Only then, with deliberate gentleness, should you roll onto your side. From this position, slowly and carefully push yourself up to a seated posture. What eludes the comprehension of most individuals is the fact that attempting to jumpstart your day too rapidly is akin to expecting your body to sprint without the benefit of a proper warm-up. This abrupt acceleration places undue and unnecessary strain on your delicate blood vessels, your vital heart, and crucially, your brainstem, the region of your brain that holds primary responsibility for regulating balance. Once you consistently integrate this practice into your routine, you will likely observe a peculiar and welcome change. The persistent feeling of fogginess that often accompanies waking will begin to dissipate. You will find yourself standing up without the instinctive need to grasp onto walls for support. Your mind will feel remarkably clearer, sharper, and more alert, even before you have fully disembarked from your bed. Step number 7, reset your mouth chemistry before you swallow anything. The subsequent step, number 7 on our list, addresses an element that an overwhelming majority of people tend to overlook or entirely skip, and its impact begins with your mouth. You might erroneously assume that the very first things to enter your mouth in the morning should be food or any medications you take. However, this assumption is fundamentally incorrect. The absolute priority in your morning oral care should be a complete and thorough oral reset. The reason for this is rooted in the biological processes that occur while you sleep. During the hours of slumber, your mouth transforms into a veritable breeding ground for bacteria, acids, and inflammatory compounds. If you proceed to swallow anything, even plain water, before addressing this internal environment, you are effectively inundating your gut and bloodstream with a cocktail of toxicity. The implications of this are significant. A comprehensive study conducted in 2022 and published in Oral Diseases established a clear link between poor morning oral hygiene and a concerning 24% higher incidence of systemic inflammation markers. These markers are intrinsically associated with serious health conditions such as heart disease and Alzheimer's disease. The science behind this phenomenon is fascinating. The oral microbiome, essentially the complex ecosystem of bacteria residing within your mouth, undergoes a significant transformation overnight. While some of these bacteria are beneficial and play a role in maintaining oral health, many others proliferate and accumulate, forming a sticky film known as biofilm. When this biofilm is swallowed, it can profoundly disrupt the delicate balance of your gut flora and compromise your immune system. The correct protocol protocol is as follows. Immediately after transitioning to a seated position, proceed to the bathroom. Prior to consuming any food, beverage, or even beginning your toothbrushing routine, commence with a 30-second oil pulling session. Coconut or sesame oil are excellent choices for this practice. Swish the oil gently and deliberately within your mouth, avoiding any aggressive movements. Upon completion, spit the oil into a tissue, never down the sink, as this can lead to plumbing issues. Subsequently, utilize a tongue scraper. The amount and nature of the substance that you will remove from your tongue may come as a profound shock. Only after these preparatory steps should you rinse your mouth with warm water and then proceed to brush your teeth. This single yet powerful change offers a multifaceted protective shield against inflammation, effectively eradicates unpleasant morning breath, and, surprisingly, enhances the absorption of nutrients from your breakfast. The benefits of this practice will likely become palpable within a matter of days. You will experience reduced bloating, a noticeable absence of that unpleasant coated tongue sensation, and even a feeling of greater mental lightness. Step number 6, delay your caffeine and activate your joints. Instead, step number 6 presents a directive that is diametrically opposed to what most individuals instinctively do next, and by adhering to it, you will experience a tangible difference in the well-being of your bones and joints. The common morning ritual for many involves heading straight for the coffee pot. However, for seniors, this is precisely the inverse of what your body truly requires during the initial 20 minutes of your waking day. The underlying physiological reason for this is that caffeine triggers a significant spike in adrenaline and causes your blood vessels to constrict. This occurs at a time when your circulatory system is still in the process of gradually waking up and optimizing blood flow. While caffeine might offer an illusion of immediate energy, it simultaneously imposes a considerable stress on your adrenal system, which is already working diligently to regulate blood pressure, electrolyte balance, and crucial brain signals. Further evidence supporting this comes from a 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine. This research indicated that caffeine consumed within 15 minutes of waking disrupted the body's natural cortisol rhythm in a significant 68% of participants over the age of 60, leading to subsequent energy crashes later in the day. Instead of immediately reaching for coffee, your body craves gentle movement. It is important to clarify that this is not about engaging in strenuous cardio or rigorous exercise. Instead, the focus is on a very specific type of joint activation. Here is precisely how you should proceed. First, perform ankle rolls. While seated on the edge of your bed, lift one foot and slowly rotate your ankle in a clockwise direction 10 times, followed by 10 rotations in a counterclockwise direction. Repeat this process with the other foot. Second, engage in knee circles. Stand with your feet positioned shoulder width apart. Slightly bend your knees. Place your hands gently on your knees and slowly rotate them in a circular motion 10 times in each direction. Third, practice hip openers. Stand tall. Lift one knee as if you are marching, and then gently rotate your leg outwards in a circular motion. Perform this 5 to 8 times on each side. Fourth, execute shoulder shrugs and rolls. Lift your shoulders upward towards your ears, hold for 2 seconds, and then roll them backward and down. Repeat this movement 10 times. Finally, perform neck tilts. Slowly tilt your head from side to side and then from front to back, performing 5 repetitions of each motion, holding briefly at each extreme. These deliberate movements serve to stimulate the production and distribution of synovial fluid, which acts as the natural internal lubricant essential for protecting and maintaining the health of your joints. Begin with a duration of 3 to 5 minutes. You will soon feel a noticeable increase in blood circulation reaching your extremities, from your fingers to your toes. You will also observe an improvement in your overall posture. Your knees may make less audible popping sounds, and by the time you eventually consume your coffee, ideally 30 to 45 minutes later, it will serve to genuinely support your energy levels rather than hijacking them. Step number 5, ground your bare feet and reset your inner compass. Step number 5 might come as a surprise, as it has absolutely no connection to food or pills and is, in fact, entirely centered on the connection and interaction with your feet. Before we proceed further, if this information is proving to be illuminating and opening your eyes to new possibilities, we kindly request that you show your appreciation by hitting that like button. This action will ensure that more seniors can benefit from this valuable information. Additionally, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. We have even more profound secrets and transformative tips on the horizon that we are eager to share with you. The essence of step number 5 is to ground your bare feet and effectively reset your internal compass. If you find yourself waking up with a sense of imbalance, perhaps feeling as though the room is subtly spinning or your thoughts are progressing at a noticeably slower pace. This sensation may have little to do with the quality of your sleep and everything to do with your body's internal orientation system. This system is an integral part of your brain responsible for your ability to navigate and perceive your surroundings in the world. At its core, this system is regulated by vestibular feedback, and this feedback process originates with your feet. In fact, a compelling study conducted in 2022 and published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience provided significant evidence. Seniors who dedicated just 5 minutes each morning to practicing barefoot grounding on a firm surface experienced a remarkable 21% improvement in their balance and spatial memory after a mere 3 weeks of consistent practice. The skin on your feet is densely populated with thousands of nerve endings, which essentially function as your brain's primary antennae for crucial information related to gravity, posture, and spatial alignment. Wearing shoes creates a barrier, effectively blocking this vital sensory feedback. Slippers, while seemingly innocuous, tend to dull this feedback, and socks provide an insulating layer that further diminishes its intensity. The recommended practice for this step is as follows. Following your joint activation exercises, stand barefoot on a flat, firm surface. Ideally, this would be outdoors on natural ground, but even a clean, hardwood floor can serve as an effective alternative. Take a moment to consciously feel the contact between your bare feet and the ground beneath you. Gently shift your weight from side to side and from the heel to the toe of your feet. Breathe slowly and deeply. This simple act serves to reboot your vestibular system, thereby enhancing your sense of stability and significantly reducing your risk of falls before you have even fully embarked upon your day. Furthermore, you will likely notice another beneficial effect, a marked improvement in mental clarity. Your brain will feel more awake and responsive, your body will feel more stable and grounded, and your reaction times will demonstrably improve. Step number 4, feed your brain before your stomach. Step number 4 represents a pivotal turning point in your morning routine, as it is at this juncture that a profound shift occurs. You will now commence providing your brain with precisely what it is acutely starved for. This is the crucial moment where the trajectory of your brain's aging process over the subsequent 24 hours is fundamentally determined by the actions you take. Before you consume any food, before you ingest any pills, and crucially, before you even glance at your phone, your brain requires a singular essential element, pure hydration infused with neuro-nourishing elements. The scientific basis for this is compelling. During the hours of sleep, your body naturally loses a significant amount of fluid, potentially up to 1 liter, through the process of breathing and perspiration. This fluid loss leads to a slight shrinkage of your brain and a reduction in its electrical activity until it is effectively rehydrated and adequately nourished. A study published in 2021 in the journal Nutrients revealed that older adults who consumed between 16 to 20 ounces of room temperature water immediately upon waking demonstrated a remarkable 23% higher score on memory and attention tests a mere 20 minutes later. However, this is merely the hydration component. What your brain truly craves next is a carefully balanced combination of electrolytes and natural glucose. It is important to emphasize that this is not referring to refined sugars. Instead, the focus is on providing your brain with substances that its neurons can readily and effectively utilize. The recommended protocol is as follows. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of pink salt or sea salt into a glass of warm water and add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Sip this mixture slowly and deliberately. Following this, consume a few bites of a fruit, such as a banana or a small portion of blueberries. This small amount is sufficient to gently break your overnight fast with clean, easily digestible fuel. This practice is instrumental in priming your nervous system, stabilizing your cortisol levels, and promoting more predictable absorption of any medications you may be taking. You will likely observe that your hands tremble less, your vision appears steadier, and your thoughts become significantly sharper, as if a mental fog has been completely lifted. Step number 3, stimulate your brain before you relax. Step number 3 is the one we specifically cautioned you about earlier, and it is the step where the vast majority of people are making a critical error. The fundamental principle here is to stimulate your brain before you allow it to relax. Many conventional morning routines are designed around the concept of calming down, engaging in deep breathing exercises, sitting in silent contemplation, or performing gentle stretches. However, for seniors, the true danger lies not in excessive stress, but rather in understimulation. This is a crucial point. If your brain does not receive adequate stimulation within the initial 30 minutes of waking, its cognitive processing speed can begin to decline for the remainder of the day. This effect is particularly pronounced after the age of 60, as the reticular activating system, the part of your brain responsible for regulating alertness and arousal, becomes less responsive. A significant study published in 2023 in Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews found that seniors who engaged in early morning brain stimulation within 20 to 30 minutes of waking experienced notable improvements in their processing speed, memory recall, and reaction times, with gains reaching up to 32%. However, this is precisely where most individuals falter. They choose to stimulate their brains with screens, which have the detrimental effect of hijacking dopamine pathways and leaving the brain feeling depleted and uninspired an hour later. Alternatively, some opt for passive forms of stimulation, such as listening to music or engaging in casual conversation. While these activities can be pleasant, they offer very little in terms of genuine cognitive challenge. The optimal approach is as follows. After you have completed your hydration and movement exercises, actively engage your brain with a 3 to 5 minute cognitive challenge. This could involve completing a crossword puzzle, utilizing a simple brain puzzle application, or perhaps most effectively, reading a short article aloud. Yes, reading aloud. The act of reading silently engages far fewer neural pathways than when you articulate the words. Even the simple act of reciting your to-do list from memory or naming 5 friends from your high school days actively engages your hippocampus, the memory center that is particularly vulnerable to the effects of aging. As you consistently incorporate this practice into your daily routine, a remarkable transformation will begin to occur. You will feel perceptibly younger. You will notice an improved ability to recall names, remember appointments, and recount stories with greater ease. The world around you will appear sharper and more vivid. Step number 2, sync your breath with light. Step number 2 is designed to consolidate all the benefits you have accumulated thus far and lock them in place, utilizing a resource that your body is already actively trying to provide. This step involves syncing your breath with light. While this practice might initially feel a little unusual, it represents the most rapid and effective method for establishing robust energy levels, a balanced mood, and stable hormone regulation for the entire day ahead. Your body operates under a fundamental biological principle known as the circadian rhythm. This is your internal 24-hour clock that governs a wide array of physiological processes, including sleep-wake cycles, hunger cues, alertness levels, and even immune system function. The primary mechanism responsible for resetting this vital rhythm each morning is light exposure. When light exposure is strategically combined with conscious breathing breathing techniques, the positive outcomes are amplified significantly. A study published in 2022 in Chronobiology International revealed that seniors who integrated morning light exposure with guided breathwork reported a remarkable 31% improvement in their mood, motivation, and overall focus within just 2 weeks. The underlying mechanism is quite fascinating. Your eyes contain specialized photoreceptor cells known as melanopsin cells. These cells are uniquely sensitive to natural blue light. When light of this nature strikes these cells, it initiates a cascade of signals that are transmitted to your hypothalamus, a critical area of your brain that plays a central role in regulating your internal timing system. However, a common mistake that many individuals make is either opening their blinds and then walking away, or practicing their breathwork indoors without any direct sunlight. To truly harness the profound effects of this practice, it is essential to engage in deep breathing while simultaneously facing the light. The recommended procedure is as follows. Position yourself near a window or step outside. Gently turn your gaze towards the sky, avoiding direct observation of the sun itself. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose for a count of 4 seconds. Hold your breath for a count of 4 seconds. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6 seconds. Repeat this cycle for 6 to 10 repetitions. This deliberate breathing pattern serves to strengthen your vagus nerve, effectively resets your cortisol cycle, and stimulates the production of serotonin, your body's natural feel-good hormone. You will undoubtedly feel the positive impact of this practice. Your chest will feel more open, your heart will feel lighter, and any tension you may be experiencing in your stomach will begin to dissolve. Step number 1, speak one purposeful sentence aloud. The final step, step number 1, is where all the preceding elements converge and solidify. This is your anchor, your personal compass, and remarkably, it requires no more than the utterance of a single, purposeful sentence each day. Most seniors do not fully appreciate the profound influence that their very first conscious thought in the morning can wield. In fact, it is often the most powerful thought you will entertain throughout the entire day. The reason for this heightened potency lies in your brain's transitional state. Upon waking, your brain is still transitioning from theta wave activity, a brainwave state that is closely associated with memory consolidation, emotional sensitivity, and subconscious programming. Consequently, whatever you think or say during this formative period has a greater tendency to become ingrained and to subsequently shape your choices and actions for many hours to come. A study published in 2020 in Psychology and Aging demonstrated that seniors who consistently practiced morning verbal intention setting exhibited significant improvements in their executive functions and a reduction in anxiety levels over a 6-week period. It is crucial to understand that this is not about reciting vague affirmations or generic platitudes. Instead, it is about articulating one clear, concise sentence aloud, a statement that serves as a potent reminder to your brain of the intrinsic value and purpose of showing up each day. While this may sound exceedingly simple, from a neurological perspective, this practice actively engages your prefrontal cortex. This region of the brain is critically responsible for functions such as planning, focus, and decision-making, precisely the cognitive abilities that many seniors express concern about losing. Furthermore, when this intention setting is performed in conjunction with the mindful sensing of your breath and light exposure, its impact is amplified, significantly enhancing your emotional resilience. Emotional resilience, it is worth noting, is widely recognized as the single most critical predictor of your ability to recover effectively from illness, injury, or even profound grief. Therefore, make it a point to vocalize this purposeful sentence aloud every single morning, even if at first you do not fully believe in its power. With consistent practice, your brain will undoubtedly begin to integrate and affirm it. If you have ever experienced the unsettling sensation that your physical body is aging at a faster rate than your mind, or if you feel as though you are waking up into a diminished, slower, and less vibrant version of the life you once knew, then this Comprehensive routine is poised to be your definitive turning point. The undeniable truth is that most seniors do not require more medication, a plethora of supplements, or excessive rest. What they truly need are the correct physiological signals, delivered in the precise order and at the opportune moment. And that opportune moment is, without question, the morning. You have just gained insight into how the initial 5 minutes of your day can profoundly recalibrate your brain, restore your physical balance, mitigate inflammation, reawaken your memory, and even stabilize your blood pressure. This is not achieved through fleeting gimmicks or impossibly demanding routines, but rather through 8 potent steps that your body inherently understands and has been subtly yet persistently requesting. Therefore, commencing tomorrow morning, commit to beginning. Even if you start with just 1 step, even if your body initially protests against the change, and even if your established habits have remained unchanged for 4 decades, the commitment is vital. This routine possesses the remarkable capacity not merely to alter how you feel, but to fundamentally transform how long you live, how clearly you think, and how confidently you move through the world. Now, we pose these questions to you. Which of these 8 steps are you most eager to implement tomorrow morning? And looking back, what aspect of your current morning routine have you found to be the most challenging to manage or improve? We are dedicated to reading and responding to every single comment, offering personalized advice to help you succeed. Therefore, please share your thoughts below, and we will gladly assist you in making these transformative habits a lasting part of your life. Thank you for watching.